So ADA has found itself within this corrective move to the downside over the past couple of weeks. And you can see that we ended up tapping into this region between 66 cents to 69 cents, where I mentioned I was tracking a WXY structure, where this Y wave, I was looking at for this Y wave to tap into this region. And as you can see, we ended up reaching 68.42 cents. And so, yeah, I'm looking at for this WXY structure to now form this wave 4. And given that we have tapped into this region, I will be looking out to track this wave 5 to the upside now, where this wave 5 could potentially reach anywhere between 1.226 to 1.618 of the wave 4. And yeah, you can also see that we ended up reacting in a positive manner since tapping into this region, where we're seeing a move of about 8.65%. And yeah, you can also see that we retested the 200D main. And despite us getting rejected at the 200D main, this is still a good sign. And so I will be looking out for that continuation to the upside. And it also looks like what we are forming is a 5-way structure. So if I drop down to the hourly chart. And if I drop that in, so we had this move to the upside that formed the wave 1. And then this move to the downside formed the wave 2. And then this move here could potentially be the wave 3. And we have the wave 4 and the wave 5. It's also possible that this could be the wave 3, this could be the wave 4, and this could be the wave 5. But for now, I'll leave it like this for now, and then I'll double check to see if there's still more room to the upside. And for this 5-way structure to be in play, then the wave 3 would need to reach a minimum retracement level, which is at 1.618 of the wave 1. So if I bring in the fib tool and bring this over here at 68.69 cents. And so here you can see that the 1.618 level sits at 72.15 cents, which we ended up exceeding. So here we ended up reaching 72.93 cents. And then where the wave 4 that played out and a wave 5, which typically retraces anywhere between 1.226 to 1.618 of the wave 4. So if I bring in the fib tool, so here you can see that we ended up exceeding this region at 73.68 cents, where we ended up topping off at 74.34 cents. And so, yeah, we could find ourselves within a corrective move to the downside now, where I'm looking at for this 5-way structure to form a wave 1, like so, and then we see a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 play out in the next couple of days or next few days, only time will tell really. And if I remove this and remove this, and what I will be looking at for also is for a retest towards this yellow line here and the 200D main. And of course, this yellow line is a key level of support and resistance. And so if we were to break through this level, that would be another bullish sign. And ideally, I'd like ADA to then find support at that level and then see that continuation to the upside where we then breach past this key level here. And as you can see, smart money concept is indicating that we have a strong high. And so if we were to breach past this level, that will then trigger a change of character and a break of structure on smart money concept, which would then further confirm that we are on a bullish trend. And then the next key level to test would be the local top. And if we were to breach past that level, that would then further confirm that this corrective move to the downside to complete the wave 4 is complete. And we're now within that wave 5. And here you can also see that within this region here, this is a key level. Reason being, we ended up finding support. In fact, if I remove this one instead, so we ended up finding support at that region all the way back here. And so what that tells me is there is some buying pressure within this region, which is a good sign, of course, meaning that we could continue to see that move to the upside. And the last time we were within this region, we saw that push to the upside where we ended up tapping into this wave 3 target. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at for right now, where we see a similar move to what took place over here. And we then begin to track the wave 5, where that wave 5 has the potential to tap into this region. But bear in mind, this region will be slightly adjusted given the fact that we've seen a lower low. And the deeper the wave 4 goes, the higher the wave 5 target goes. So if I bring in a fib tool and bring this to over here. So here you can see that ADA has the potential to reach anywhere between $1 to $1.14. And so, yeah, this is the next move that we'll be looking at for on ADA. And you can also see that on the hourly chart, we are within the oversold conditions. And so I'm still looking for the bulls to continue to regain control of the market. And yeah, it's also possible, like I said, that we could still be within this 5-wave move, where this move to the downside that we're currently experiencing right now could form the wave 4, where we then find support at the 50 EMA, and then see that bounce to the upside, where we could break through the yellow line and the 200 EMA momentarily. And so we could get rejected and then see that move to the downside, where that move to the downside could then form the wave 2. So if I was to draw that in, so this could be the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5, like so. And one thing that we do have to be mindful of is this 5-wave structure forming the wave W. And if that's the case, then we could see a corrective move that's playing out right now, like so, made up of a double X structure. And if that's the case, then that could mean that we see a further push to the downside, where we could even breach past this local low. And this move to the downside will then further confirm a bigger double X structure, where this double X structure would form the W wave, and this double X structure would form the X wave. And then we'll see that final move to the downside to complete that Y wave. And if this structure plays out, then that would then mean that we ended up topping off at this level. And then we have this corrective move that's playing out right now. And on a macro level, we'll still have a 5-wave structure that's in play, where this double X structure would form the wave 2, and then we'll have a wave 3, 4, and 5 that will play out in the next few weeks or next couple of months. But yeah, for now, I am still tracking a 5-wave structure, where this 5-wave structure here would form the wave 1, and then we'll see a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 play out to form this wave 5, where that wave 5 will then tap into this region. And if I go on the daily chart, what you can also see is we are within oversold conditions. And so again, I'm still looking at for the bulls to continue to regain control of the market. And it's still possible that we are still within this 5th wave. But like I mentioned, we still need to break through some key levels, such as this yellow line here, and see that continuation to the upside, where we then breach past this local top at 85.59 cents. And if we do so, then there is a strong possibility that we ended up bottoming out, and we are now within that 5th wave, where we can then breach past the weak high that's been signaled, which is the local top. And we see that further push to the upside, where we then tap into this region. And so, yeah, that's just my quick update on Cardano ADA. Hopefully you found this useful. And if you did, then feel free to hit that like button. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. Take it easy, people. Peace.